responsible and fearless.
Nothing's gonna knock me down!
The Simpsons continues to prove why it remains one of television's most influential animated series. Created by Matt Groening, the show debuted as shorts on The Tracey Ullman Show in 1987 before launching as a half-hour series in 1989. Over more than 3 decades, it has become the longest-running animated, scripted primetime, and sitcom series in U.S. television history. Centered on Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie Simpson in the fictional town of Springfield, the show has shaped pop culture with unforgettable characters, catchphrases, Emmy-winning storytelling, and expansions into comics, video games, theme park attractions, and a feature film. Matt Groening's journey began with his comic strip Life in Hell, which gained national recognition before leading to the creation of The Simpsons. Alongside executive producers James L. Brooks and Sam Simon, Groening helped transform the series into a global phenomenon. In recent news, The Simpsons delivered another standout installment of its annual Halloween special. One of the episode's biggest highlights was Denim, a parody of Marvel's Venom. The segment follows Homer Simpson after he bonds with a magical, sentient pair of jeans that gives him confidence and a booming alter ego known as Denim. Instead of becoming a traditional superhero, Homer uses his newfound powers to impress Marge, resulting in a humorous twist on the Venom formula. The parody also featured eye-catching stop-motion animation created in collaboration with the team behind Robot Chicken, giving the living jeans a unique visual style. Fans praised Denim for blending classic Simpsons humor with modern pop culture, with many calling it funnier and more entertaining than recent Venom films. The episode demonstrates that after more than 35 years, The Simpsons continues to reinvent itself while celebrating the Halloween tradition that fans eagerly anticipate every year. Hey, lovely viewers, welcome to our channel The Simpsons 24 Hours. The Simpsons, animated television series, created by cartoonist Matt Groening, that debuted in 1989 and has since become the longest-running animated TV show, longest-running sitcom, and longest-running scripted primetime TV show in U.S. history. The Simpsons follows the exploits of Homer Simpson, his wife, Marge, and their children, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie, in the fictional American town of Springfield, which, according to Groening, was named after Springfield, Oregon, and features numerous recurring characters and celebrity guest stars. Now broadcast in many languages to audiences around the world, the show has become an iconic cultural touchstone for generations of viewers and has won dozens of Emmy Awards. Origins and development. The Simpsons began in 1987 as a cartoon short on The Tracey Ullman Show, a variety program on the Fox Broadcasting Company. Expanded to half an hour, it debuted as a Christmas special on December 17, 1989, and then began airing regularly in January 1990. With veteran television and film producer-director James L. Brooks, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, 1970-77, As Good as It Gets, 1997, as its executive producer, along with Groening and Sam Simon, the show was slow to gain an audience, but its popularity took off later in the year, and it helped establish the upstart Fox network as a major competitor on broadcast television. The Simpsons centers on a family with all the dysfunctions of the modern era but the demographics of the 1950s. 2 married parents, 2 pre-adolescent children and an infant, living grandparents, aunts, and uncles. The children are exceptional. Lisa is a superb jazz saxophonist and is inclined to philosophy and mathematics. Bart is a prankster of the highest order, a connoisseur of mayhem. The adults are grown-up versions of the children. Homer Simpson, an operator in a nuclear power plant, is a devotee of beer, donuts, and bacon, while his long-suffering wife, Marge, is the sound-minded glue who holds the family together. The Simpsons has heavily influenced popular culture and other television series. The characters' voices are widely recognized, and many of the characters' neologisms and catchphrases, such as Homer's "dough," have entered common currency. Moreover, the show branched out to include comic books, video games, theme park attractions, and, in 2007, a feature film. The Emmy Award-winning Groening remains the show's creative consultant and an executive producer. Groening began drawing cartoons at an early age, but he focused on journalism while attending Evergreen State College, BA, 1977, in Olympia, Washington. After graduating, he moved to Los Angeles. While struggling to find stable employment, Groening began drawing cartoons. featuring a pathetic oppressed rabbit named Binky, which he sent to his friends back home as a commentary on his dismal life in Los Angeles. After securing a job as circulation director at the Los Angeles Reader, he convinced the weekly paper to publish his cartoon, which he titled Life in Hell. He then expanded the strip to include other characters, Binky's wife, Sheba, their one-eared son, Bongo, and the odd, cranky identical roommates Akbar and Jeff. Within 3 years of its debut in 1980, the strip was carried by alternative newspapers nationwide. In 1984, Groening released his first collection of strips, Love is Hell. It was followed by Work is Hell, 1985, School is Hell, 1987, Childhood is Hell, 1988, and Akbar and Jeff's Guide to Life. This is Simpsons. Marvel parody is still funnier than the actual movies. The Simpsons, A Treehouse of Horror, is as much of a tradition around the spooky season as pumpkin carving and trick-or-treating. The commitment to upholding the annual A Treehouse of Horror is a testament to the show's prolific run. Treehouse of Horror XXXV featured a timely reference to another pop culture icon that had recently hit the big screen. Everyone's favorite symbiotic anti-hero, Venom, last seen in Venom, The Last Dance, which premiered a few days before the episode aired, was the basis for the episode's final segment, titled Denim. Needless to say, Venom receiving a Simpsons touch is funnier than anything seen in the Tom Hardy movies, despite their best efforts to be unapologetically goofy. The Simpsons Season 36 brought Venom to the A Treehouse of Horror. The Simpsons riff on the Twilight Zone is one of the most consistently enjoyable facets of the Matt Groening series since its inception in Season 2. Treehouse of Horror maintains the sharp cleverness and biting satire of the mainline series through a genre lens, as the anthology-based series infuses farcical horror, science fiction, and fantasy/supernatural. Operating as a sandbox for writers to squeeze in darker material, Treehouse of Horror has amassed enough of a legacy and following to exist as its own series removed from the show's continuity. Airing on November 3, Treehouse of Horror XXXV, like its predecessors, contains 3 short stories. The Information Rage, keeping up with current events, sees Springfield terrorized by giant monsters powered by hot rage stemming from political discourse. In the second segment, The Fall of the House of Monty, Mr. Burns is haunted by the apparitions of his mistreated workers. Closing out the episode is Denim, a Venom parody following Homer, Dan Castellaneta, after he is possessed by a pair of denim jeans brought to life with mythical powers. The episode's main event arrived with much anticipation, as a crossover with Venom was announced by showrunner Matt Selman at San Diego Comic-Con in July of that year. Most inspiring of all was the show's team-up with animation production company Stupid Buddy of Robot Chicken fame to design stop-motion animation effects for the symbiotic jeans. A denim pair of jeans gives Homer Simpson new powers in Denim. Browsing the jean catalog at a department store, Homer is skeptical that he'll find the right pair of jeans for him. Outside the store, a warp hole unzips and releases a stop-motion pair of fresh denim and ends up in Homer's possession. Homer, who previously embodied Eddie Brock's down-on-his-luck attitude, develops a stroke of confidence thanks to a sudden second voice popping into his head. Like Venom, these jeans become Homer's devilish alter ego. Possessing Venom's deep and garbled voice, the entity tells Homer, "I am Denim." Loosely recreating the closing moment in the first Venom film, Homer thwarts a robbery at a diner where Marge works. Instead of fighting street-level crime, these jeans inspire Homer to win Marge's, Julie Kavner, affection with slick dance moves and romantic courting. It's no secret that the current-day Simpsons episodes will be hit or miss, but the Denim segment of the latest A Treehouse of Horror provides old-school laughs with a modern touch. As a show reliant on tradition, the stop-motion effect of the Denim monster is distinct enough to leave an indelible impact without staining the classic visual aesthetic of The Simpsons. While the CGI goop in the Venom series leaves audiences wanting more, Denim provides a hilarious sight gag with the anthropomorphized jeans having expressive eyes and a mouth. In an ideal world, without the time constraints of one segment of A Treehouse of Horror, the Denim would have made its way through Springfield and infected all our favorite characters. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.